And I would like to recognize Ms. Dexter from Oregon, who's been such an incredible champion for Ms. Letnich and for many people who are facing these immigration issues.
Thank you to the Ranking Member Jayapal for convening this vital shadow hearing. The Trump administration's immigration agenda is not just misguided. As we've heard, it's cruel, chaotic, and lawless. We are here today to bear witness and to stand up for the values that this country claims to hold dear: due process, dignity, and the sanctity of family, all of which have been absolutely disregarded. To our panelists, thank you so much for your bravery and for your voice today. And to Chelsea, what your family has gone through literally cannot be described except by your words, and so thank you so much for your courage being here today. I just cannot thank you enough. I'm grateful to have Mimi Letnich here, whose strength and courage and resilience through this has really brought to light for me and for our community the trauma that the Merlos family has gone through. And Jackie and Carlos Merlos are beloved members of our Portland community. It was a member of the community who's a friend who reached out and said, did you know that these members, we can't find them. We don't know where they are. Can you help us? And that literally is how we became connected. They're small business owners, neighbors, churchgoers, involved parents, and yet they were ripped from their children. We have heard so much, and I have so many questions, Mimi, but I wanted to also highlight something that is egregious in my mind as well, is the detention of Hana, who is here legally with a visitor visa. And since July 2nd, after a family reunion where she was able to see her two daughters and her grandchildren together, she has been detained in an ICE facility despite being a legal visitor and has been denied being able to go back to her home country. Can you please just describe this for us, Mimi?
There's no way to explain the abuse that is been given to Hana. She was brought in. She came in on a visitor's visa. She went through customs legally, and she and her husband came to visit. And she's now been in an ICE facility for 83 days. Her visa has not been revoked. She has not been charged with any crime. We have tried to get her out on bail, and they will not release her on bail because she's a flight risk to go back to Honduras, which is where they want her to go. We have moved her flight 3 times. Moved her flight to return to Honduras 3 times while we're waiting for her to go through her next hearing. She also, as Jackie told me a few days ago, is starting to be very unclear. Her words are, she's not completing sentences. Jackie said that, she said they need some better food. They need some more support from a medical facility. And she was told that we already pay $200 a person for you guys to be here. This is what you get.
I want to follow up on that. I mean, it is absolutely absurd that we are detaining a woman who wants to go back to her country, who's here legally. We are putting her life in jeopardy. And the U.S. government, or actually not the U.S. government, GEO Group, has made an estimated $15,000 off of detaining her, roughly $187.50 a day, by keeping her here. Who does that benefit? It benefits a for-profit corporation that is detaining our people. I also want to just share with folks that when I was able to see Jackie and the children, what you said is exactly right. It was like a zoo. They did not know who I was. I walked in, tried to get her attention. She was kneeling with the 4 children praying. And she looked up and just asked not to be interrupted and kept praying. I cannot describe what that impression left on me, these 4 small children in probably a 10 by 10 windowed cell, soundproof glass, gray cement bench that they were kneeling on with thin mats on the floor and a toilet in the corner. It is absolutely insane that this is what we have done to this family. Thank you for sharing the children's perspective on this and the fact that we have traumatized them for an entire lifetime, and these are U.S. citizen children. Thank you. I yield back.